we go. Okay. Put this in the group. Okay. In the group.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Get that out of the way. Oh. All right, let's put some light on this situation. Okay. More better. All right. Oh, somebody's making his appearance early today. You're so early. Why are you so early? You're so early. Yeah, this is the All Harry show. We're just gonna pet and love on the Harry. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, we are.
Should
Yes,
be fine.
we are.
I'm thinking.
Yes, we are. All right, get down. Come on, get down. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, there it is. Over there. All right, let's. What do we got? We're gonna do this one. All right, so first things first. We're going to get rid of this garbage. Although I might save these little pots because that is kind of a, open it up, clean it out, put some of my own paint in there and take it with me someplace for a project. That would be cool. Okay. Get rid of this. I want to clean that up. I'm just going to get a wet paper towel for that. All right. Oh, okay. Let me get this cleaned up. Just looks like caca. Okay, there we go. That's some more better. Hi, Candy. How are you, dear? Hello, people.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's get some paint here. Well, hi, Jessica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, this is the round robin, and basically what this is you can grab the link that's in the chat box here, and it will allow you, if you have the capability, for a camera and a microphone, to come back and hang out with me backstage here and go live with me. So if that's something that you want to do, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, you can just watch from the box. We see what happens. In the meantime, I, find something to do to keep myself busy. So right now, I have this little,
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
I have this little cute little stone. I found these at the Dollar Tree of all places. They're little concrete stones, and they had a couple of different designs. Let me see the other one, if I can find the other one real quick. Yep, the other one is this one, and it says "Be Mine." It's got a little bee on it. So, and then this one with the hearts. And I just thought it was so stinking cute, and it comes with paint, but well, we can't use that, right? So we had to get our own paint, and so I grabbed. I'm going to keep them, though. I'm definitely going to keep them because the little pots, I'm going to clean these out. And then this way, if I'm doing a project and I'm taking it with me for whatever reason, because sometimes like I'll go to the park and do crafts with my grandkids, I can put the paint that I want in there and take that with me. I thought that was a good idea on repurposing these. So I'm going to keep those. Paint's probably drying them anyway. It usually is. But I'll grab some of my own colors, and that'll be cool. And now I'm going to find the tiniest little brushes I can. They have a lot of little brushes.
Straight thing and straight thing, but it doesn't allow me to do a new straight thing.
So I have a couple of tiny little brushes that I'm going to use to paint this in. We shall see. All right. I'm gonna need a little yellow too.
You only have one straight thing going on at a time. So if you have like a bunch of IP addresses, it's not the one so that you can.
Yeah, this will be good. Honey mustard. Put a drop of honey mustard in there. Okay, yeah, that ought to work. All right. All right. Hello, Christine. How are you, sweetie? So I figured I would, while I'm not here, maybe I would do this today. So my blind behind is going to attempt to paint in the lines.
Yeah, now that I know that it's there or what it's for, I'll use it.
You know what? Here's an idea. Let me put on some glasses that I can actually see through. Oh, good gravy. There's the world. Okay. Oh, wow. I can see stuff, guys.
Thank you, Jamie.
See, this is what happens when you get old. You can't see crap. So yeah, on this one, I don't want to paint the stone. I just want to paint the image on it. So I thought that was kind of cute. So I was arting last night. I was bored. So I was doing some art. And got up this morning. And I was out here 3 minutes before hubby claimed it. It's like, that's mine. All right, then. I guess you can have that there, stingy butt. All right. I know we're on later today than we normally are. I do apologize. But I'm trying to move this, more to a time that's more reasonable.
For the rollout.
For everybody. And I've had a lot of people say that I'm on too early usually for this. So I'm moving it to later in the day. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it around this time every day, every Wednesday for a while. We'll see how this works. If it's still too early, we can move it. If it's too late, we can move it. Just depends. So we'll see where we're at. Oopsie. Okay, lesson learned. Do not oopsie on the stone. It's not easy to wipe off. Last one. All right, I'm going to let those dry. All right, let's see who's here. All right, we got Candy in the house. We got Jessica in the house. Everybody say hi to Jessica. She's brand new. Say hello. Go over to her channel. Give her some love. KK's here. Hi, honey. Hi, Christine. How you doing, sweetie? So is the heart from a mold? No, actually, I picked this one up. This is a new product at the Dollar Tree for their Valentine's Day. So it was $1. And yes, it is a concrete stone. And they press it like this. And I did wash it off a little bit with a wet paper towel just to kind of, get off whatever dust is there from the carving stuff that they do. But I thought they were kind of cute, and I do actually do rock painting.
Yep, that's me.
And I usually turn them into fairy houses and stuff. So I thought this would be adorable to have so that I could put it, with the rest of my stones. And when I'm done, what I'll do is I'll go to gorock.com. I'll get a number for it. And I'll write that all on the back. And then I'll take this on one of my scavengers and I'll leave it someplace. And hopefully somebody will pick it up and they'll report that they found it. And then they'll move it on. And every time somebody does report one of the stones, a donation is made to the charity of my choice. And it's just a couple of pennies, but they do it like once a year. They do a deposit for you, a donation. So, it's kind of cool. Hey, Steffi, how you doing, honey? Hello, Sabrina. Hi, Shelly. Nice to see you guys. I am going to shoot the link in here again. Remember, this is your round robin, guys. If you want to come on and just share with us or just hang out for a little bit or say hi, this is your opportunity to do so. Just pop in, go, I'm here. All right, so I did art last night. Let me see. So I did get in an artsy mood last night, so I did some art. So yeah, kind of like this. So, we'll see. But yeah, I was in a mood. Translation, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, and that is how I chose to spend my time. Yeah, so I just have this cute little rock, and I'm just going to kind of, work it.
you're getting those calls to get that practice in that we need. If you're
Boy, this takes a lot more concentration than I thought it would.
more of those ASC tickets,
But these lines are so little.
be comfortable enough that you guys don't have to for right now. Eventually, we will get to that point where we're going to need to do that. But for right now, we're good.
Well, they can ASC call and work with ASC ticket. Is that counting for record?
Short answer is yes. Long answer is there's an error in recording right now, so technically no. But yes, everything is going to count, but there's an error in our recording right now. So what you see for January is not reflecting accurately if you are working both views.
Right.
Well,
Let's shut up the Nightbot. Let's do that. We don't need him here right now. Go away, Nightbot. There we go. All right. So I shut him off. He should stop at this point. So, yeah, so I mean, if you're just looking for a little, something to do, this is kind of an interesting little thing that they got going here. I don't know that I would recommend painting this unless you have a really steady hand. I have a fairly steady hand, but I don't know that I would recommend painting this if you didn't have a really steady hand, because it's not the most forgiving surface. I'll give it that.
Interesting. I like that. I prefer that, but I don't want to force you guys to do that.
I've seen a lot of
But if you had a paint pen, this might work. And you might be able to do this with like wide, like Sharpies, maybe fine tip Sharpies might also work. So that could be an idea too, if you wanted to try that.
But that's something we have to address and kind of calibrate ourselves.
But, just for fun, for funsies.
Technically, Tier 1 can do, but somehow Tier 1 passes the buck to ASC, and then ASC escalates something simple like my account. Jamie showed me an example where they're escalating things in my account towards something we can simply do and easily. And rather than delay a customer resolution, I just assume that we own it, everything that we can do with it. But please keep me in the loop. Send me those tickets and feedback. Because we do need
Hey, JD. What you doing, honey?
Where are we drawing the line?
JD was up with me late last night.
Well, questions? Let's see.
Yeah, sorry, I have a new. So this is
Okay.
so this ticket handling, it's not just a ticket. They have a whole ticket handling diapering thing.
Yes.
They want to manually pull tickets.
I'm kind of digging it. I mean, it's not
It's
not fantastic, but it's not ugly either.
Everyone for Atlanta is that ticket only.
I thought they were supposed to until you showed me.
Oh, cleaning the litter boxes. Yeah, that's Hubbard job.
Ridiculous.
You make Hubbard do that.
Rile up the troops.
So I'm going to put dots in the center here. Hey, man. Time to fix that paintbrush. Let's do this one.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm not even going to use the blade on that one. Just use the back.
And they never mentioned this in training. This basically became for information, like, hey, you got our ticket on. None of their computer stuff went over. It was just like, here's an icon, here's how you log into it, here's how to route a fiber IP. This is
So they had a bunch of different ones, but these are the only two I liked. So I grabbed these two, and I may go back and get a couple more of the other designs. I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh. So what is everybody doing today besides hanging out, staring at the computer screen, watching me paint dots on a rock? Yeah, but your boyfriend can't clean the cat boxes, JD. That's not good for him.
I do.
Yes, I make Hubbard do it. 38 years. Yeah, I think for all intents and purposes, JD, you're married. You're married, baby. The only thing you don't have the benefit of is collecting the Social Security, you know, at this point.
That you guys have gone through it. All right. Next on our list. Heads up, we're a little bit out on this, but there is an interesting new requirement that's going to be rolled out for us. DISA, D-I-S-A. Not sure what that stands for, but I'm sure defense is in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's the Department of Defense. It's for secure connections for government, local government, military, police. It's already, that's why the template was changed, the drop down for
To
TSC.
include it.
Yeah, there's TSC level 1.5, there's actually 2 more. I don't know if we're going to recognize it or not. When I do a search for
Carla!
but yeah, that's Dave asked me to add that into the template.
Yes. So the DISA requirements is where there will be circuits installed where it is a requirement that the tech we send is a U.S. citizen. The circuits will be identified in
I got-
it is going to
Nah.
to identify something. So TSP, there should
I
be
need a tiny little brush here. And my tiny little brush is just not tiny. It's a tiny, but it's a little blurry on the tip. Right. This one might work.
That's more of a heads up than anything right now. Federal, it sounds like federal, like government level security kind of deal.
It's not highest one. It's like your president, vice president, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
There's like this in
This one's got a stray hair.
There's a whole lot of things.
It's stray hairs.
Let's see. Than that, we have holiday. What's that?
Giving my paintbrush a haircut.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they did this years ago.
I guess now it's coming to fruition, but as soon as we actually have one installed, we'll be able to see
All right.
what it looks like for you guys.
So.
For it, basically. Okay, let's see. MLK on Monday. It is a consular holiday, so if you haven't want to take time off in WFO, but it will be ideally kind of quiet, hopefully. There are some things going on from like Fox volunteers. Put this in our chat. This is on Cox One. There's a couple of different things going on, basically just to honor MLK's legacy. There's a tour which I thought was kind of cool, so I've signed up to take that tour. But there's also a lunch and learn with the Equal Justice Initiative, which sounded interesting to me as well. So as a heads up on those, it's going on, I think, through the 22nd. Yeah, 22nd.
So.
And at some point, you guys
There
will
we go.
schedule time to complete code of conduct.
All right.
As field in WFO. This is an important
All right.
because
So I'm going to go ahead and put that link in one more time.
we can
There we go.
You really do have to.
Now remember, guys, if you want to jump on, this doesn't put anything on your computer. It's simply a browser window, just like you're watching right now, except that it asks you for permission to use your microphone, and, you know, it wants to get up in your stuff, man. So, hey now, let's not dump the water all over the table.
Let's see. I need a little dialogue from you guys on having trouble closing Type 2 tickets. Are you guys all running into trouble with that? You
Yeah.
all familiar with this? Okay.
That's what I brought up before about the pending verification. Well, no, that's the one. Like, yeah, you have to make sure that I've seen a lot of people that
causing, like, I ran into something the other day, and I don't know, it's apparently a known issue, but I am just learning of this, where when we're trying to close it, there's not a vendor, and there's nothing attached, so there's no other anything attached to it, but it won't allow you to close.
Hey, man.
It prompts and thinks there should be a work order open that should be closed.
It's an ESR ticket or something like that. That's being stuck over. You have to close out you have to close the type 2 ticket part.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this. If you do paint these,
There was no
you do need to use like 2 coats of paint in each area to get it to really show up. Otherwise, the concrete kind of sucks it up. So just a FYI.
So what is the work order connection? Because it's defaulting it saying that there's a missing work order, and it changes the queue to the
They're man-made, JD. It's the Valentine's shop at the Dollar Tree. They it comes with a crappy little paintbrush, a little pot, 3 little pots of color, and the concrete stone.
Any of the rest of you, is this ringing a bell?
And there's a couple of different designs on them and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've run into the same thing as Dave.
But I am going to do this just like I would a Go Rock. Once I'm done painting it, I'll take a picture, get a Go Rock number, put this on the website, and then when I go on one of my scavengers, I'll leave it someplace.
Oh, I want to throw this out there for you guys.
Did I miss somebody?
How we utilize
Hello, Vanessa.
not just
Billions of rocks. I know. You know, my neighbors think I'm crazy because I go outside and I walk up and down the. I have a there's when Mike's dad owned the house, he put like one of those fake rock rivers in the front yard, you know. And I go out there all the time, and I'm constantly picking up rocks and looking at them and putting them down and picking one up, and I look at it and I put it down. My neighbors must think I'm freaking insane. I'm pretty sure Mike just looks at him and goes, "She's an artist." Like, that's an excuse. Like, yeah, my wife's crazy, but she's into art, so it's okay. It's like, yeah, she's been anagrams, but you know, she does the artsy thing. So yeah, we know she's crazy, but it's okay because you know it's all in the name of art.
Yeah, I like the chat stuff because if you have all the questions being filtered into one, it's going to be nonstop. It's going to be too quick. Questions are going to be.
Let me see. I did not get a ding backstage. Let me look. I got nothing.
Yeah,
I think we should add a general or a fun chat room just so people can post their weird pictures and stuff separate.
All right, let me keep reading here. Sharon's in the house. Hello, honey.
Then you're adding one more method of distraction.
Right? Why are you putting all this crap in my car? I was always that kid, though. I was. I used to drive my mother insane. I would, you know, collect, like, we would go someplace, and I would collect rocks and shells and just anything I could get my hands on. Drove my mother insane. I did.
Everybody shuts up. Like, nobody talks. So, where do we find that balance of being able to still connect with peers, but still utilizing it?
So, yeah. I feel for him.
We can't do that here, but that becomes this environment, right? Is there a balance in between? Do we all agree? Like, does that annoy all of you guys?
I guess I'm not as bothered by it.
That's fair. Vincent, Andy, do you have any thoughts either way?
All right. Hold on. I think I heard a ding. And we gave inspirational rocks to people in her memory. I need some of these rocks until her headstone can be put in place. Oh, yeah.
Then somebody feels like they're just left out on an island because nobody's responding to them. So trying to figure out.
All right, let me see.
What's our best way to do this?
There we go. Hello, Hubbard.
Where am I? Why can't I hear it?
Well, we can see you and we can hear
Slash
you.
them on my belly. I don't know. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, she can hear it. I can't hear you though. Can you listen over there?
You may want to try headset as a headset, honey.
I would turn the volume up over there. Well, I should be able to.
Great. It would be a complete way from what everybody is using anyway. It's introducing something that's not everyone uses. Would you use something secondary?
Talk, Els.
I'm talking.
Yeah, I can't hear her.
Yeah, I think you can hear her on your system over there though.
As a panel. If
All right.
guys really want to separate that out.
So we can hear you,
Important information. That's
and you can't hear us.
About all of this merger and everything is you have to look 10 different places for 10 different things.
Yes.
So
Oh,
it's all
she went away.
either move it all to panels.
She'll be back. She's got to get it worked out. Her system, for some reason, is very hard for her to be able to hear and see at the same time. So, and sometimes they do that. You know, I don't know what it is, but I've had that situation before where somebody comes on and they can hear and see everything just fine, and then when they come on, they lose like the ability to hear, or we can't hear them, and it's weird. I'm hoping that it straightens out though. This new StreamYard just joined up with another online platform that's been doing it a lot longer. So I'm hoping that it cures some of the issues that, they use their technology to cure some of those issues.
They want to get rid of T,
They want to get rid of SharePoint.
which is fine, but where we're at now is they're still using it. They're not wanting it to go to Teams, they want it to go to Teams. People are choosing to put their things in Teams, but it all process is belonging.
A selfie stick and a vice, right?
Yeah, it's frustrating enough to have to go.
Okay, so Sharon, what I use, I actually have an arm above my desk. There's an arm that connects to a shelf that's on the left, and it brings it out, and that allows me to move the camera up, down, side to side, wherever I need it to go. But in a pinch, yes, a selfie stick works. For a very long time, up until about 6 months ago, I actually used my camera on a music stand with a boom arm. So, just whatever works for you. But for a lot of people, what I recommend they use is just get a selfie stick and just, put it on something and put a weight on it so that you can just put it over your desk. And that's all you really need. If you have a tripod, if you have a shelf over your desk, you can put it on the tripod and have that come over. You just want something that's not going to fall over while you're filming or while you're live. And that is going to give you some mobility on the camera that you can move it around a little bit. But yeah, when I go live someplace else, or if I am like scaventuring and I want to film a video, I just use a selfie stick. Wonderful little creation. And you can pick them up in most stores. Most dollar stores have them. And most thrift stores have them in abundance because people buy them and then realize they don't want to use them. Or they bought it and never used it, or somebody gave it to them as a gift and they already had one, or whatever. But you find a lot of those in the thrift stores as well for like $1 or $2.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right.
Do you guys look at those channels?
I have to put tiny amounts of paint on the brush, so I can barely get the line. Like I get like a half a centimeter before I run out of paint.
Right. That's what I'm wondering. If we put stuff there,
But yeah, like if I take you guys and I go to like goat feathers or something, I typically use a selfie stick and my webcam on my phone.
places because I know you'll get it, but we also don't like popping information out to you guys when it's not necessary.
I think
Yeah,
I hear you.
I will.
What are you saying, Scott?
I feel that if
Let's see.
where the
Let me see if I can put the link in here.
this set is to fill in for, where anybody can look at it, they do the notification that there was something posted on Teams. If they don't look at it, that's their fault.
Yeah, the problem with the camera on the computer is it's head on. And what you guys don't realize is, Curly's first sale, when she did her first sale with me, she actually hung her laptop. Her husband rigged it up and taped it so that her laptop was hanging over her desk. And it was hanging out there so that she could do her sale. So let me look real quick. Look at my Amazon real quick, and I will actually give you the link to the arm that I use and the one that I actually recommend. Let's see. Let's see.
There's just too many, unless it's something I'm particularly looking for, it's marked red and left. Because there's just too many.
Let's see. See if I can find it.
I try to keep up on the
If it's
emails.
come from you, I don't really care about it. Unless I initiated the email. Otherwise, I'm going to inbound call directly from someone.
Let's see. Okay. That answers some of my questions, I suppose. It gives me some good feedback that I needed. What about you guys? You're done way ahead of where I needed our scheduled time here. So we have a lot of time left.
Here we go. And I'll pop a link for this in, and then you guys can see this is actually the piece that I use, so you can go check that out.
Issue resolved.
Oh, yes, thank you.
There's also some pieces that you can buy that are designed for like iPads and stuff, where you can kind of fasten an iPad onto a table or something. Those work as well. That's what Amy used for a very long time before I gave her a webcam, because she would do her recording and everything on her tablet, which was kind of a pain in the butt because she only gets like so much recording time before it shuts down on her. So now with the webcam, at least she can stay, she can finish a whole video, because she only had so much memory on her tablet. Kind of a pain in the behind, I think, to have to. But I guess for me, it really wouldn't be that big of a deal because I only record like 15-minute snippets at a time and then put it all together as a video. So.
The job code was not included in an automatic function when payroll is calculated, and in September they corrected it, but didn't realize that it reverted right back to its original scripting or auto process. And so the next month it reverted and removed that job code. So now it's built in, and every paycheck starting October 31st was calculating differential pay correctly, but I was having trouble getting people paid for October. So now we have, the director of HR or payroll that have handled it personally, because it kept getting bounced back saying, this is done. Now, we have 13 out of 15 people on this team that were impacted by it. So
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half a day for me.
yeah. it was, 10 hours of their 10-hour shift. We have to do that hefty check or something. But yeah, please let me know by Friday. If you do not fund the paycheck.
Yeah, the one that I gave you will hold a phone. You just have to get the adapter for it. Let me see if I can have the adapter in the drawer here.
No problem. That's about it.
I do not have the adapter in the drawer. It's probably on my tripod. Yeah, it's just the top end of the selfie stick, which actually screws off. That's the piece that you need. It's the adapter. And it's actually cheaper to buy the selfie stick and just take that piece off than it is to go and buy the adapter.
Like they don't know brevity. Like it's really confusing to follow along with their house because you ask one thing and they have you hunt. They're really bad at giving information. Like information matters.
Would it make it worse or better if we had a different chat for training or post-training support?
I mean, I think that's fine, and that's what we did for ITC, but the ASC didn't extend that same courtesy to us. I think they thought we did things like.
So this is a lot more labor intensive than I thought it was going to be. I thought, I just whip this out while I'm sitting here because, But then again, I really didn't think I'd be here by myself. Usually somebody wants to come in.
It's just you ask one thing and you get 30 different things to do instead of answering the question. Like, this is how you do it. Does that make sense? Like, they I don't know, I can't explain it.
Hold the phone, comes with a ring light, used it, works so well. Not sure how to add the link. It was maybe 22. Well, that's not bad.
All right. So,
Um,
have you found people?
So go ahead and copy the link. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on as a moderator for a minute, and that'll give you the ability to go ahead and post it. So I'm just going to put you in as a mod for a few minutes. Go ahead and post the link for us, and then I'll just take that down.
These are some people who've been able to communicate well.
Yeah, I think John Evans and Jeremy Hurd do a good job with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Kevin Williams, getting on working, Martin, I forget what's his name.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Here's the thing that I say about the ones that have the
Kelly is good. She's
lights on them.
good at coaching.
That light's coming directly down. So if you put your hands here, you're going to have a lot of shadow. And if you have one of those glass craft mats, you're going to get that ring of light on the mat as a glare. So just, just a little FYI.
Let's see, Russell, how about you?
So hello to my lurkers. Thank you for stopping in. Nice to see you. Ooh, look, I got a thumbs down. I'm special. I love getting my thumb down. I got to get one a day, If I don't get at least one per stream, I don't think I'm doing something right.
Most of us, majority of our calls, I really would say it's probably like 60% of our calls fall into neutral, if not more than that. It might even be 75% of our calls. Most of our calls are neutral. So really, just to reiterate, focus on your close. Don't change the core of your call to screw up and mess with you in your actual functions of your job. Just that close of your call. If you want to change anything, test things out, test it out there. Okay? Oh, good. Still? Andy? Andrew?
Yes, sir.
Why did I call you Andy? I probably should not ask you that publicly, but
A little bit. It's good too, so I'm good.
okay.
Sometimes Andy sounds like I'm in trouble, but maybe.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me.
Better than when I call them half baked.
Or do I answer?
Yeah, something like
Years
that.
ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Incident?
cheesecake incident.
Would you leave that poor guy alone about the damn cheesecake? All right. Yes, ma'am, I saw that. You were trying to fix your stuff. All right. Thank you so much, Jessica. We went ahead and removed those blue panties. We don't want you running around in just your underwear. It's kind of rude.
Customer experience. Yeah, anything that you had done today isn't likely to show up today.
Yeah, it's a couple of specific people. We know who they are. And right now it's probably JD. I mean, you know. I always jokingly say, you know, I got to have my thumbs down sometime. If I don't, I just don't feel like I'm doing what I should be doing. You know, this might actually be one of those projects where you'd want to paint it with a toothpick to get in these little spots. I don't see a kid doing this project. I'll tell you that much. It says that it's supposed to be for kids, but I just don't see how a child could do this. It's like ages 3 and up, right? I think this might be aged wrong.
Feels like this is way too quick. Like, I think you have until 3:20, so that's like 30 minutes you guys still have. But I will get back to you if you don't have anything else. Nothing else. Speak at once, I know. What did you know?
Well, because a thumbs down is still counted as a view, and believe it or not, a thumb one way or the other is counted as a full view. So if you thumb up a video, then they count it as you've watched it all the way through. So they give you the full watch time for it. If you thumb down a video, then they figure that's a full view, and so you get a full view hours for it. So, you know, whether you thumb it up or you thumb it down, it's like you've watched the whole video according to the algorithm. So, you know, I don't care. You can put any kind of thumb on it you want. I get the credit. Whether it's a thumb up or a thumb down, it gets counted as a full video view. It's just the way their algorithm works. So people that come in and they don't watch the video, but they automatically put a thumbs down on it, as far as the algorithm is concerned, they watched the video. So. So that works for me.
Yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, like Russell was missing. I just added him now.
I did. I approved him.
You know, and for me, that translated to in 2020, I had about just over 9,000 view hours. And so, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me them thumbs down. Appreciate you. You're boosting my view time. Sometimes it's people we know, and sometimes it's just trolls, but either way, it's view time. All right. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, it would be rather colorful, yeah. Except they only give them 3 colors of paint. Okay, so basically what I do is I put this little link in for you. And you click on this. Now what happens is it opens up a browser window that looks pretty much like the one that you're looking at right now through YouTube. And it asks for permission to use your camera and your microphone. And then you give it permission, and then it puts you in my backstage. And I hear it go bing. And then I go back there and I bring you forward. Let me get rid of that. And it doesn't load anything onto your computer. I have people that are like, well, I don't want to do that because I don't want to load anything on my computer. It doesn't load anything on your computer. It doesn't put anything on your phone or anything. It's all done in a browser window. So it's not unlike just going to Google. If I had toothpicks, I'd try this with a toothpick. You got to have a steady hand to do this crap. Next time I think about doing something like this, somebody shoot me, okay? Like if I get out another chiseled concrete stone and go, I think I'll paint this in, somebody just shoot me. Because this was not the easiest thing on the planet to paint. All right, so I have the flea market coming up this weekend, and we have a virgin. She's never sold in this format before. Now, she's an experienced eBay seller. She's sold on eBay, but she's never done live sales before. And she's got some pretty cool stuff that she's put together for this. She went and watched back a few of my sales and a couple of the flea markets to kind of get an idea of, you know, what people buy. And so although most of what she usually carries is like scrapbooking stuff, she picked the stuff that translates into what we do as best she could based on what she had in inventory right now. So she's got a few items. And I'm going to put her up second because I'm going to put an experienced seller up first so that she doesn't have to go on first and feel really nervous. But I've kind of decided to keep it to just the 2 sellers this time because she's a new seller, and I don't want to have problems with her computer or her phone or, cams and stuff like that and have her get all flustered. So yeah, the paintbrush, the end of the paintbrush is too thick. These are really tiny lines. Like this paintbrush right here only has like 12 bristles in it, and I'm still having problems keeping some of the lines fine enough. And I'm only using the very tip of it. So I'm thinking that a toothpick might be a good idea for this. Or like a pipe cleaner and just put a point on the end of it. Like trim the sides of it so it comes to a point. That might work too. Or I could just quit being so fussy about it and just, leave some of the white spots. It's not like it's going to kill me. It might. My OCD won't stand it for it. My OCD is like, paint that line. Get in there and paint that line. All right, so I have all of them except around the flowers. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I do have some dotting tools, but I don't think that I have any that are small enough to get in here. These lines are really tiny, guys. Like really super tiny. So I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. Mary's here. Yeah, I could do that. I could probably do it with one of my scoring tools. I have some really fine line ones. Oh. Out of blood. Yeah, I think it's cauliflower. Well, let's see. We're going to try. I think that might have something that would work. So I have a piercing tool. And this might work. We're going to see. But it may not have the flex in it that I need. Yeah, see, this doesn't have the flex. It's too rigid. So that's a no. There's a lid for that. So now let's try the tiniest little head on the scoring tool. Well, that gets in, but it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. And that's like the tiniest little one I have. So I think a toothpick might be the thing. Oh. I think a toothpick might be the thing here. Because the scoring tool doesn't get down in that kind of down in the crease. And of course, the other idea that I had was if I have some fine tip lined paint pens, I might be able to get in there too. But then I have to match the paint pen color to the flower color. Nope, I think I'll just frustrate myself and just keep doing it this way. Maybe it'll teach me patience. Because I have no patience. We know this. It's the one thing we all know about me. No patience. Yeah, straight pin might work. But it is really fine work, really fine little detail work. And, you know, I don't I'm not known for being the most patient person on the planet. You guys know this. You know how I am in a sale. Like, come on, let's go. Patience is not one of my more redeeming policies. All right, if you're back there, I heard you. Just hold on a second. Somebody just popped in. Hold on. Hold on while I finish this one. Just the fact that I would do this means I'm insane. All right, let's see. Last one. And well, then I got to put a boop on it. Boop. Okay. All right. All right, let's try this again.
All right, now can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yay!
Can you hear us?
So, guess what? Hubby bought me, and I feel really, really, really guilty
Why?
because it was a lot of money, and I was using a Google Chromebook, which I love, and I told him I could use a bigger screen. Well, his cousin called him over the weekend and said, hey, Micro Center's got this for this much. I want to go pick it up. And Ron said, I can get you a bigger screen up there. And, well, he was talking about getting me an iMac. And I was like, well, I don't know. Those are a lot of money and blah, blah, blah. If I would have been awake when he called me, I would have told him no. He bought this else for $200 more than what an older model would have been. And this is the first of the 2021s. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
I feel guilty. Can you see that?
Aww. Aww, your hubber loves you.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money. For somebody who doesn't know crap about computers.
It's okay. Hubbard loves you.
So I got the jelly plate kit in
And?
that I was telling you about.
Uh-huh.
So it comes with, show you the box. There's the box.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it comes with this booklet. And this is supposed to be really, really good paper for jelly plating on. And then it comes with a 5x7 plate. And then it comes with a roller. And there is
Night, Mary.
a stencil. You can even use this as an stencil. And I forget what this stuff is called. But to me, that's just a hot mess. But I haven't used it yet. If you want, I can share the link to this in your group. It's only $25.
Well, that's not bad.
So, it's that Kathy and Colleen either knows the girl or something. I don't know, but I've been watching them and they got theirs.
Well, yeah, put the link. You can put the link for anything in my group. You know, I don't care.
Well, I thought it was a really good deal. Couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, that's not a bad price.
Because when they first mentioned it, it was out of stock, so I waited, and now it was back in stock, so I bought it. So yeah, that's what Hubbard come back with, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I have an obnoxiously large computer screen too, to be honest. And I think Amy was here probably about 6 months before she realized my screen was touchscreen. She's like, "Oh my god, is that a touchscreen?" Yeah.
Well, my Chromebook is a touchscreen, but this isn't.
I can't live without my touchscreen. Because my printer is like above my computer.
Yeah.
If I'm printing something, you know, you have to go through like the phases. And like if I'm doing a label, then I have to put that label in there. And then I have to sit down and then go to the print thing and then align everything. And if I have the touch screen, I could just touch the screen. I don't have to sit down and do all that other stuff. And I love my touch screen. And it also works really cool for my games too. Because instead of having to catch stuff with my mouse, I just hit it with my finger. Unfortunately, it also means every time I touch a computer, I think that it's a touch screen. And my kids always have to go, "Mom, that's not a touch screen." Oh, okay. What do you mean you don't have a touch screen on your computer? All right. I am done futzing with this thing. I am going to put it to the side and just let it dry because it's driving me crazy.
So yeah, I was like, holy crap.
Well, he loves you, and that's all that matters. Didn't Katie's Tribe of Five do these like farm kits last week? She's like, "They're ready." Well, they were ready last week.
Thank you.
All right. There we go. All right, so you're going to do some jelly plating?
Yeah, eventually.
Well, I would like to see it. So, you know, make sure you make a video. Doesn't have to be forever, you know, just a couple of minutes. Show us what you're making. At least show us what you did. Oh, there it is. Bone folders. Not just for folding paper anymore. I had somebody yell at me about that. They were like, "How dare you do that with a Teflon bone folder?" It works. I can't believe I put that many colors on that tiny little rock. But yeah, I was actually I was thinking about, because, you know, I do a lot of these rocks, and I was thinking about getting just a mold, you know, like for making different styles of rock. And they do sell like a sheet mold that's like 12 by 12, and it makes like 7 or 8 rocks. And so I was thinking about getting one of those and just making some rocks out of concrete. You know, just mix up small batches of concrete, making some rocks so that I can decorate them. But I don't know, I kind of like real rock. So yeah, make sure you put the link in, because where you got the jelly plate, because everybody wants to know. Just make sure you put that in.
You know what? I'll go put it in your group right now.
Fantastic.
Let's see.
God, these ones on here are expensive. I will not be getting those. Yeah, you can go live from whatever your main system is. And here's the thing. If you can't go live on YouTube from your, like, you know, because you're using your phone, then just go through StreamYard, in which case then you would download something. Hello, Harry. So you can make a rock by using concrete and a mold. And Tina's in the house. Hello, Tina. They sell these molds that are like for resin stuff, but they're just rock shape, or they're just like circles. And so you can mix up small batches of concrete, quick concrete, and you just put it in there, just mortar, and it makes, you know, makes a rock. Hi, Harry Butt. Yeah, everybody wants to see you take a bath. Really?
All right, I posted a wait on approval.
All right, let me go over there real quick. I will go ahead and approve that. Pending posts. And approve. There you go, ladies. It's in the group. 3 thumbs down. I got 3 thumbs down. That's 3 full watches. So, yeah. So I have mentioned this, and I'll repeat it. Hey. I'm working here. I'm going to be having a, don't tell anybody. I'm going to be doing a quick pop-up stamp sale. I have some stamps. Here's the thing. Nothing's going to be over $3. So I'm going to be doing a quick pop-up stamp sale. $1, $2, and $3 stamps. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, Harry? Harry says, absolutely. Let's sell some of these stamps. Let's get these things out of here. I'm tired of pushing them around. Huh? You're tired of batting them around. Little turd. I sat here last night and started putting tags on all of them and getting them numbered. And as soon as I got the first box done, he jumped up and knocked it off the table. And he did it on purpose, too. He got up. There was no reason for him to do it. He sat down and leaned on it. He's such a monster. All right, Harry, get down. Down. Go on. You know what down means. Move your butt. Go. Go. Thank you. It's a pop-up. It's going to be sometime before the end of the weekend. I just have to find when I have the time to do it. I'm getting a new office chair tomorrow. I'm so happy. Well, no, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. Like, to go live remotely, you do have to have 1,000. So, like, to go live from your cell phone, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. But if you go live through StreamYard, it bypasses all of that because it takes it through a browser.
Isn't there, don't you have to pay for StreamYard?
There is a basic StreamYard that you can get for free. And I pay very minimal for mine because I got it. I got it when it was still beta testing. If you guys remember back to when they started closing down Hangouts here and everybody was using Hangouts, Laura and I were the first ones to start using StreamYard in our group, in the craft section, to do those group chats. And so since I was a beta tester for it, I got a great deal for life. I get it for less than others. And I mean, I've heard people go, well, you know, you only get so many hours of broadcasting time and da da da. And I've never run into that issue. If you stack your videos in there, I'm sure that you would. But if you post them to YouTube, you don't have to keep them in StreamYard. You can delete them in StreamYard. So when I'm done with the broadcast from StreamYard, I just delete it from there. And just let it post to YouTube, because YouTube automatically takes it and posts it because it's being streamed on their server. So why store it in two places?
Yeah.
And if you're not doing 900 million hours, then, you know. No, Carla, you do not need 1,000 subscribers to go live. I go live. I'm live through YouTube. I go live through YouTube all the time. My Late Night Lunatics is live through YouTube, and I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I've been going live pretty much since I started, when I had like 50 subscribers. The only thing you can't do is go live remote. You can't go live like from your phone live with less than 1,000 subscribers. Once you get to the 1,000 subscribers, then you can go live from your phone remotely. So like, I can't take you guys on a scaventure with me right now unless I go through StreamYard, which is a big complicated ordeal where I have to set StreamYard up here, and I have to have somebody who'll start the broadcast for me, and then I can go on StreamYard on my phone and broadcast live on StreamYard. But to get a good quality just straight through YouTube, I have to have 1,000 subscribers to do that. Right. You just can't do it from the phone or from a tablet through your main account, unless you can log into your main account, which you can't log into actual YouTube. You can log into the app, but you can't log into the actual site. Stampin' Up stamps. Do I have any of those? Those, I don't think I have any of those. No, I have no Stampin' Up stamps in the stamp sale. I do have some in my regular sale, though, on Friday. I have a few sets in there. Yeah, the free StreamYard works just like the regular StreamYard, without any problems at all.
But do they only allow you so many hours, or is it like...
That's if you do the whole, if you hold the recordings. Everybody I know who dumps the recordings from StreamYard. See, when you record on StreamYard and you're broadcasting on YouTube, it becomes a video on YouTube. So it stays there. It goes to their server. But StreamYard also keeps a copy of it, like an archive of all your lives. So if you go in and you delete those, then you're not using up any of your storage hours.
Okay, got ya.
So you just have to remember to delete your stuff off of there. And you get 25 hours for free every month. So realistically, how many people are going to use that?
Gotcha. Tina, you're not going to join us, or are you feeling crappy today, girlie?
She's still not feeling good. And, pretty soon here, I'll have what I need. Although I have to be honest, I had 748. Now I'm down to 746. It's like I'm losing one a day. So, we'll see. I need 4 more to get to 750, and then I can give some stuff away.
254, we get to blow things up.
And then another 254 before I can blow things up. Which I'll actually probably have like 1,010 because I got to wait till I get over the 1,000 to be able to live remote broadcast so that I can do it and you guys can just watch me do it from my phone. But we're taking every precaution to make sure that I don't get covered in glitter. There's a Tyvek suit involved, duct tape, rubber gloves, face mask, goggles, the whole 9 yards.
You just go to Dollar Tree and buy a bunch of those lint rollers.
Exactly.
That
No.
makes glitter perfectly.
No, Steffi, that's not enough precaution for me. I detest stripper herpes. As a matter of fact, the only time I even wear body glitter is once a year for Ren Fair. And the only reason I do that is because I can't walk around Ren Fair slugging people. And there's these people that dress up as fairies and they go around with these feathers on a stick and they call it a fairy wand and they flick freaking glitter at you. Have some fairy dust. Come here. Pooh. They are retired sets. They're always retired sets. The older, the better for me. So, yeah. I think I have a set of 2000s. Let me see what I've got. In Friday sale, we have the 2004 Stampin' Up! It's a Girl thing. There's going to be one Stampin' Up! Ink pad in there. I've got a set of Stampin' Up! Stamp cases, the plastic cases, the small ones, not the big ones. The small ones, like the ones that are like this, but the thinner ones, they're like half the width of the Stampin' Up! Cases for you to put your acrylics in. I got a set of those coming up. Those sell for like $15-20 a piece for the set. And I'm doing them for $6. What else do I have? I have Stampin' Up! In the Sky. That's a retired set. And then I have a mini set. It's not a verified complete set because I was not able. It's from 2000. So I wasn't able to find an image for it. And, unfortunately with that one, it's like you take a picture of it, do a reverse image search. But if you don't have your stamps in there in the exact same order as the person who is showing it, it won't bring up that image. So, I've done like the mini ones and all of that. And I've searched every known way that I could think of to bring it up, but I can't find it. So we shall see. Animal stamps. Let's see. Do I have any animal stamps? I do have some animal stamps that are going to be in the pop-up, along with a bunch of brand new Inkadinkadoos. We do have some animal stamps that are going to be in here. I've got some Dilutions that are going to be in here. But I do have some animals. Like this one. This one's cute. This is an Under the Sea one. The octopus is stinking adorable. We have some bunny rabbits and some inchworms and some butterflies and raccoons and squirrels. So yeah, we're going to have, whole bunches of stuff. There's a possum in one of these. So, yeah, we'll do them. Yes, I have raccoons. And I had a bird stamp, but that went away. Somebody claimed it. And I have a kitty stamp, but that one I'm keeping because I'm gonna make that my Harry stamp. Yeah. Because Harry needs a stamp, you know? I think Harry needs his own signature stamp. I should have one made for him. Some of them are realistic, some of them are cute, you know. So, if you guys weren't in last night, I got some new dies. I got some new sets of dies that are going to be coming out. I got this one that I'm going to add to my fairy set. So it's just two little fairies and a butterfly, and they're kind of sitting on some mushrooms in a field. We got this set, which is like a sewing set. Took us a while to figure it out, but this part and this part goes together, makes a pin cushion. And gears. And we got some other ones too. I got a little one here that makes two tiny little envelopes with a little slot in them. You know, they have a little slot right here, so you can just make the envelope and then stick something in it that sticks out. That's kind of cute. We got that. And I got this one, which I'm going to put in the shop. And this one cuts out these little shapes. And this is so stinking cute. This one right here, those are little tiny scissors on the end here. And it says original handcraft. And then there's this little one that looks like a candy that says original design. This one is a little heart, says made with love. And then this one says handmade. And then it says handmade at the bottom. So I'm going to put these in the shop. I'll probably do like a set of 20 of each or something for a few bucks. Just have to see how much paper it takes me to cut that many of them out. But yeah, I thought that was cute because, you know, like as people that make journals and stuff, we are tactile, and just stamping something in, sometimes the ink bleeds through the page, so you don't want to stamp into it. So I thought, you know, how cute are these? You could just put a little bit of glue on the back and, you know, put that on the back page of a journal or something. And, you know, add it to your journal.
You know, the word die is overused because when somebody says they have some dies they're going to use, always have to look and see if they're already cut or if they got to cut them. They need to specify which one they got.
What, when you do a die cut?
Well, everybody says, I got these dies I'm going to use, and I'm thinking, okay, they got the metal ones that are going to cut them out and they do whatever they're working on. Well, here they're already, you know, in paper form, and they're going to add them to their book or their project, and it's like, what? You're confusing me.
All right, Sharon, I will send you a picture of it on Facebook. I don't have a picture right now, and I need my cam to take that picture. So, and my cam only does one thing at a time. But I think it's like it's like a seasonal mini. I mean, I'll show it to you if I can find it. Okay, so this is a 2,000. Stampin' Up, and it looks like this. So like I said, I think it's like a seasonal kind of thing. You know, they do like little seasonal minis, but it is a wood block. So we'll see what it is. But, you know, it's a nice little set. And it looks like it's never been used. This one may have, but the rest of them look like they've never been used. You know, this one's been used at least once, but the rest of them looks like they haven't been used. All right, guys, that's my kid. But it's a cute little set.
What's going on?
No, we're just trying to figure out which set this is.
You said kid.
So yeah, so we got some new dies. Like I said, I'm going to be adding that fairy one to the set. So you'll get all of those dies that are in that fairy set for that same price. I'm not raising the price on it. Look, Tina, you're going to be so proud of me. Look, I arted. I arted. I don't do it often, but I did. I was bored. I did this while I was waiting for a video to upload last night.
It's shimmering.
Yeah, and now I got to go because after I did this, I realized I was like, oh, I want to make a set of 4 coasters because that's kind of cool, you know, and I'll do them all different. But, you know, I'll use the same technique and do them all differently. And so I went out to my studio because that's where I keep the tiles. And I went out and I only have 2 more tiles left. So I was like, who the hell makes a set of 3 coasters? So now I got to go over to the flooring store and pick up more tiles.
It's fine. It'll fit nicely in our living room. I only use it on the side.
No, there is no name on the side of it. See, and that's the thing. It looks like a complete set. But usually I'm used to it having like a name on the box, but it doesn't have the name on the box, which usually makes it easier for me to look it up and go, oh, that set retails for $15.99, you know, used. This is a brand new one. I'll sell it for $8. Yeah, Candy, if you look in, I'll give you the link for it real quick, and you can pick a color too. Listings.
I need a haircut.
All right, let me take a look here. Etsy. I'm looking at die cuts in other people's stores, and for one of the die cuts that I do, they
Oh. She froze on my end. I'm still here. Can you guys still see me? Alright, I didn't know. I didn't know whether I should leave or not.
Don't worry, I'm not going no place. All right.
Back.
There we go. A second, pop back in. Takes it a minute. Takes it a minute. There we go. All right. Now I can hear Stephanie. Okay, there we go. All right. So there's the list for you, Candy. That's the die cuts. You can pick the colors you want. And I'm adding this new die, this new cut to the set. So, but it's a big set of dies, and you get a bunch of bonus cuts with it as well. Because I'm weird like that. What can I say? So according to the listing, it's 9 fairies, but I think it's like 12 or 13 that you actually get. Let me get that in there. There we go. Close it back up. And I'm going to be adding some other sets of die cuts. I have like a mermaid set that I need to put in there, and I have a steampunk set that's going to go in. The Halloween set, of course, and the Christmas set, I only run those seasonal. But I'm also going to be doing a Disney set because I have a bunch of Disney dies as well. So I'm going to be doing a set of those as well.
Hey, Drew, this is Mike with Cox Business Technical.
And I have some other new ones that I just ordered, some brand new dies that I'm waiting for those to come in. And when they do, I'm going to be doing some cuts with those as well.
I'd like to set up for a technician to come out and take a look at that. I see that the time frames are going quickly.
Because, I'm bored.
Set you up for an appointment tomorrow on the 14th from 1 to
I'm
3.
back.
Figured if you don't like that time frame, you can always.
All right, guys, we've been on for about an hour and a half.
You can always give us a call back.
And so we're going to, get ready to pop on out of here. Let me tell you guys what's going on. And if anybody knows about anything, let me know. So we are in January. If you did not take the hat pin or stick pin class yesterday, but you want to get the set, I think I have 3 left in the shop. It is reduced because you're not paying for the live now. You're only paying to get the materials to make them. They're pretty easy and self-explanatory to put together because I actually put them in the kit, hat 1, hat 2, stick 1, stick 2, stick 3, stick 4. So you put them together. For the foreseeable future, there will be no late night lunatics. Okay. I'll still be having, there'll be no One Witch and a Crazy Lady. I'll still be having late night lunatics, but no One Witch and a Crazy Lady for a while. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that. The round robin will be officially moved to 2 o'clock for the foreseeable future. And that is to allow for more people to be able to come in and watch. And then starting tomorrow, I'm going to do my first episode of the new craft chat. And with that, what we're going to do is we're going to be bringing other people on that maybe are, they are known for something specific, and we're going to have them come on. I'm trying to see if I can get somebody from Defy to come in and talk a little bit about Defy and how it started and all that stuff, and what they do and how they do it. And that way, if you're not real familiar, maybe you'll understand a little bit more about them. Then Friday I have my live sale. That is staying. I'm going to move that to 2 o'clock as well. And then the actual flea market will stay at noon. So the live sale is going to be at 2 Pacific, 3, 4, and 5 across country. And then on Monday, I'm going to release a video on the hat pin holders. So I made like some pin cushions, specifically that are tall enough for hat pins, and just some quick ways to do those. And then Brenda has her live sale at 1 o'clock Pacific, 2, 3, and 4 across the country. She's going to be doing a live sale, so make sure that you go over there. That's Brenda Price. Anybody else got anything else going on? Flippin' Tinkerbell. So, yeah. So if there's anything else going on, let me know. And I will see you guys sometime before the weekend. I'll put the notice up 30 minutes before I'm going to go live with it. I can tell you it will be an evening thing. And we're going to get rid of some stamps, man. Because I got stamps. I got lots of stamps. We're going to get rid of those sometime before the end of the weekend. So, that's it.
All right. Well, I will catch you guys later. Everybody have fun.
All right. Bye, Steffi. All right. So, guys, if there is something that you would like to see my take on, my idea on something, let me know. We're going to be doing some fabric beads. We're going to be doing different types of paper beads. These ones right here, we're going to be doing these in the upcoming. They're really cool. So we're going to be doing those. And, I got some really cool stuff going on. The 25th, which is a week from Monday, is going to be releasing the Alice Project. Yes, we're still just describing it as the Alice Project. We're releasing that Alice Project for you guys. And the Alice Project, the class for that one is going to be on the 8th. And then I have the video coming out for the book in a box that I did. So you guys go get to see how this came about. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I have videos posted all the way through the first week of April. So those will be coming out every Monday. New channel lineup. I'll be doing videos, process videos on Mondays where you guys can follow along with the craft, or you can work on a craft with me. And then during the week, like once a week, maybe once every other week, I'll be posting additional videos for scavengers and things like that. And I'm still going to be doing my lives on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And sales are still going to be on the third Friday and Saturday of the month, except next month, the flea market's going to be moved to Sunday because I have to go do a live in-person presentation thing. KK has a sale Thursday and Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Pacific. What? I think you're Eastern, aren't you, KK? Check. I know she sent me an email on it, so let me look real quick. Here it is. Let me look. Let me open this and see what we got here. January 14th and 15th, but it doesn't give me a time. Eastern, okay. So it's going to be 5 Eastern. That's 5, 4, 3, and 2 across the country. So 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific. So that's that one. Listen, if there's somebody new in the box, guys, that you don't know, do me a favor. Go ahead and highlight that person. Go over to them and subscribe to their channel, like them, ring their bell, share them with all of your friends. You know, as we saw earlier with Sharon, she's thinking about going live. She's thinking about putting up some videos and stuff, but, you know, she thinks she has to have 1,000 subscribers. You know what? Let's get her there before she even goes live. Let's head over there. Let's subscribe to Sharon's channel. Let's, you know, like her, ring her bell, and share her with all your friends. And as for me, guys, do me a favor, subscribe. Just get on the bandwagon and subscribe. We are 4 short right now. 4 short of 750, and I can give something away. And that means we're only 254 short of me blowing stuff up. So if you haven't done so already, slap on that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And after all, that's what a community is all about. Until I see you guys again sometime, possibly before tomorrow, who knows, but definitely tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific time. Please stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.